Hello, this is Mrs. Thompson. I'd like to welcome you to Team 8-2 and letting you know I'll be in room 136 when you are here. And I teach Math 8 and Algebra 1. These are my three children. My husband and I, a few years ago, we got a lucky trip to New York City. This is my family and a picture outside. Our youngest daughter, Sophia, is going to be a senior this year at North, and this is our dog, Cody. I've been teaching at Ben Franklin Middle School for, it's going to be my 33rd year. And these are just some kind of pictures. You saw some of my family. This is more of my family if we are taking a look. So Jack graduated from Fargo North, as did Morgan, and Sophia's a senior this year. This is kind of my extended family at the lake when we had a family reunion a few years back. We have just adopted. We are fostering dogs through For Love of Dogs, so we ended up adopting this cute little puppy. Her name is Asha this year. This is Sophie, and we are fostering again, and right now this is the dog that's in my life. It's a 2-year-old black lab mix with a pointer. So just kind of some stuff about me that kind of helps me to relieve my stress and go home and try and deal with this. All of our changes this year. Materials that you need for this year. Always have your notes in your workbook. You will see that in EduCal or in the Google Classroom if you ever need to print out a page or you don't have it. Algebra 1 will have a textbook. There is no online textbook this year, so only the actual algebra textbook. And I really don't care if you have a binder or if you have a notebook. Make sure you bring your own pencils and erasers and calculator. I'll have my things here, but really this year with the COVID stuff, using other people's supplies would probably not be a great idea, so if you have your own. I also wanted to just make sure you are aware that these are the EduCal codes for Math 8, and then in here you will see the codes for your Google Classroom. So in Math 8, this is going to get you to your daily planner, to your EduCal, and in Algebra 1, this will be the code that'll get you to. And I will be showing these in class on both Wednesday and Thursday of this week, but I wanted to make sure that for those of you, in case anyone is sick or gone or not here, that they would have this recording also. Tests and grades in both Math 8 and Algebra. It will be only a semester grade this year is what we're being told, not quarter grades. So each unit test that we take will be 100 points. And if we have a bigger quiz, that'll be 50 points. The homework and the homework quizzes that are going to see daily in Google Classroom, those are going to be worth 5 points. So usually we're going to have you take a picture of your homework, and then you'll do the homework quiz, and so you'll submit the homework when you complete the assignment and turn it in. Homework, again, look on EduCal and then in your Google Classroom. I'll always put the due date on those so you have an idea. And just kind of keeping in mind that most tests and quizzes can be retaken during this first semester. Your homework needs to be completed. I'm not sure how this is going to all look when we're online or if we go to where it's not hybrid and you're at home. I'm not sure. But we'll kind of work it through as it comes and see how we can do. So again, in class, I'm going to show you the Google Classroom codes at this time. And we're going to do some introductions going around the room. And then I just want you to be aware that I do strongly believe that all of you can learn math and be successful. So we are going to look at this just really quick video, and I don't know if we'll watch all of it, but we're going to watch a part of it. It's kind of on that mindset and having an open mindset and believing that you can learn. And I think the key thing with that this year is, you know, things are going to be different and you're going to see things probably much more different than you did before, where you're doing the video at home and the learning will be on you. So when you come into class, you're going to want to make sure you're asking questions and getting those taken care of. Now, maybe it doesn't look like this is working today. So in Math 8, we start with learning your perfect squares and cubes. So maybe making flashcards, going to Quizlet. Some of you may have used that in the past. And in Quizlet, if you go to Quizlet and all you type in, my writing here as I'm writing on this tablet. If you go to Quizlet and you type in perfect squares or perfect cubes. Now some of these you're going to know, but others of them you are not. So those are the ones you want to begin to start memorizing when we start Unit 1. In algebra, we are really going to be starting off with matrices and unit analysis. So if you wanted to do some YouTube searches on matrices or unit analysis, if you wanted to see what's coming up, you could do that also. And when you're here in school right now, we plan to give you your notes workbook. In algebra, I'll get you your textbook. We might not be using it for a little while. The key thing is that you complete your notes while you watch the videos. And it's different than watching videos before. You actually want to stop and pause it and take note of things. And then as you do your homework, we're going to be having you use the camera either on your device or using your phone and submitting that through Google Classroom. Last thing, if you want to try and come up with 4 4s, you can use any operation and try to get it to equal the numbers 1 through 10. So by using 4 different 4s, so you can use addition, you can use subtraction, you can use division, you could use multiplication, you can use parentheses. Sometimes I'll have students get a little creative and they will use exponents, but this is just a little challenge. You don't have to do it. If you do it, you could show it to me when you are back in class. And again, I am looking forward to a great year. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to be challenging this year, but I also really strongly believe that we can overcome this and we can do our best, and I'm looking forward to a great year. Thanks.